Banks on the tiny, bankrupt island nation of Cyprus were meant to reopen Tuesday, but are staying closed until Thursday. Sky News reports the last-minute decision by the Cyprus Central Bank comes after a week of bargaining over a bailout package.
It's the 11th day in total that Cypriots haven't been able to go inside a bank. Cash machine withdrawals are limited to €100 to stop people trying to take out all their money.
Finance ministers are warning Cyprus's biggest savers could see big losses to their deposits. It's estimated uninsured depositors, meaning people holding €100,000 or more in their accounts, could lose 40% of their savings, which would then be converted into bank shares. CNN reports money is already being lost elsewhere.
Global stock markets are heading south. The European single currency has weakened against the dollar, and many remain concerned that what is happening in Cyprus may not stay in Cyprus.
An analyst on the Business News Network calls the bailout a policy mistake by the Troika. He says whether it will be used as a template or not, the psychological damage is done.
If we were to see things deteriorate in Spain or Italy, people would be probably considering moving their assets and cash out of the country.
Also, the chairman of Cyprus's biggest commercial bank abruptly resigned on Tuesday in what the New York Times calls a further reminder of how volatile and uncertain Cyprus's financial system has become in recent days. In an attempt to stifle the spread of financial unrest, Cypriot finance ministers are drafting capital controls that will include export limits on euros and a ban on cashing checks. A reporter for the BBC shares some of the rumored security measures put in place to enforce those controls.
As we understand it, nobody is allowed to leave the country with more than €10,000. At the moment, it's being reported that border guards are checking passengers leaving the country to see what funds they're carrying with them.
An Al Jazeera correspondent said the long-term adjustment to the economy will be extremely painful. He points to a study predicting a 20% drop in GDP over the next 4 years.
There's another study suggesting that by the end of this year, unemployment will go up from where it is at the moment, 14%, to something nearer 25%.
Thousands of students took to the streets of Cyprus's capital Tuesday to protest the controversial bailout. For Newsy, I'm Katie Brennan. Multiple sources, a broader view.